Welcome to Radio Veritas Asia News. This is Shirly Benedictos, and these are the headlines this week. Second part of Laudato Si underway, says Pope Francis. Indian bishops and leaders applaud the nation's successful lunar mission. Filipino drag artist dares other localities to declare him persona non grata. Khmer blessed with its first Jesuit-ordained priest. Malaysia's new Cardinal says that Synod should not get us into all kinds of labels.
Radio Veritas Asia, the voice of Asian Christianity. Radio Veritas Asia mobile app offers services in English and 21 Asian languages. Download the Radio Veritas Asia app. To get more videos from Radio Veritas Asia, comment, like, and share.
Second part of Laudato Si underway, says Pope Francis. Pope Francis revealed that he is currently writing a second part of his environmental encyclical Laudato Si to address present issues. The Holy Father made the announcement while speaking to lawyers from Council of Europe member states who signed the Vienna Declaration and the support of the rule of law in 2022. The Pope expressed his appreciation for their commitment to protecting the environment by adopting a legal framework, saying that he joins them in their mission to take care of our common home. We must never forget that the younger generations are entitled to receive from us a beautiful and livable world, and that this invests us with grave duties toward the creation we have received from God's generous hands, he said. In a later statement on August 21, the director of the Holy See Press Office, Matteo Bruni, said the 2015 encyclical will focus more on the extreme weather events and catastrophes happening across the 5 continents in the world. Laudato Si, which means praise be to you, was taken from St. Francis of Assisi's prayer, Canticle of the Sun, wherein the saint refers to God's creation as his family. Indian bishops and leaders applaud the nation's successful lunar mission. Catholic bishops appreciated all the scientists and technicians of the Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, for the Chandrayaan-3 successful landing on the lunar surface on August 23, 2023, a month after its launch on July 14, 2023. The Catholic Bishops' Conference of India's President, Archbishop Andrews Tazat of Trikur, conveyed to ISRO the warmest congratulations of the whole nation on the success of the event. In his message, he prayed that this accomplishment would serve as a reminder of what is possible when people work together towards a common goal. The advancements made by our scientists and engineers in the field of space research are truly commendable and fill our hearts with pride, and the efforts of ISRO and the entire team behind Chandrayaan-3 serve as an inspiration to the entire nation, the president of CBCI said in a press release. India created history as the first country to land on the moon's south pole on the same day Chandrayaan-3 successfully landed on the moon's surface. According to ISRO, Chandrayaan-3 has 3 objectives: to land safely on the surface, to demonstrate rover operations, and to conduct experiments. It cost nearly $77 million. India's third lunar exploration mission, Chandrayaan, means journey to the moon in Sanskrit. Filipino drag artist dares other localities to declare him persona non grata. Pura Luca Vega challenged other municipalities in the Philippines to designate him persona non grata as well, after 10 municipalities declared that he was not welcome in their communities. In an ABS-CBN report on Wednesday, Pura was reported provoking other places to also declare him persona non grata instead of making a public apology to believers who were offended for singing the Lord's Prayer while performing in drag. All of us are sinners, he said in Filipino. We are not perfect, right? Do not do unto others what you do not want others to do unto you. It's just a golden rule. Authorities and believers regard Pura's performance using the Lord's Prayer in drag as highly offensive and disrespectful. To other places that also want to declare me persona non grata, go ahead, he said in Filipino, I don't care. Pura has been declared persona non grata in the following localities: General Santos City, Florida Blanca, Pampanga, Laguna, Manila, Bukidnon, Toboso, Negros Occidental, Nueva Ecija, Cebu City, Cagayan de Oro, Occidental Mindoro, Dinagat Islands, Lucena, Mandaue, Bohol, and Marikina City. Pura also faces criminal charges lodged by the Philippines for the Jesus Movement and a complaint by Black Nazarene devotees filed at the Manila Trial Court. Khmer blessed with its first Jesuit ordained priest. Bishop Olivier Schmitz-Heusler, Apostolic Vicar of Phnom Penh, ordained Martin Damuchor as the Society of Jesus' first Khmer priest on August 19. More than 2,000 Catholics, local authorities, and clergy attended the ordination of the first Jesuit Cambodian at the Assumption Church in Battambang City, Battambang Province, west of Phnom Penh. In his homily, Bishop Schmidt-Heusler reminded Chor that as ministers of God's doctrine, they must teach children, youth, and the ignorant, whatever the circumstances. He also said that as God's loving servant, he must mediate for the poor, sick, prisoners, abandoned, Catholics, those seeking God, and social justice. The new priest's mother, Mrs. Teresa Bundhasun, said, Chur decided to become a priest at the age of 8. Now a priest at 38, Chur, the third of 4 children born in the province of Kampong Cham, joined the Jesuits in 2012 and was consecrated in Manila, Philippines as a deacon in 2022. On the day of his ordination, it was declared that Char would be in charge of vocation and youth ministry for all 3 dioceses in Cambodia. Malaysia's new cardinal says that Synod should not get us into all kinds of labels. The soon-to-be cardinal Malaysian bishop said that the upcoming Synod must not get into all kinds of labels and avoid division as much as possible. We don't get into trying to divide, said Penang Bishop and Cardinal-designate Sebastian Francis in his interview with Crooks. As long as we don't get caught up in labels and remember that the whole world is present symbolically and the whole world is listening and the whole world is engaged in this process, he said. Bishop Francis said that the dialogical process is the highlight of the Synod and everyone must not hesitate to engage with one another. This is the way we are going to live church and be church and be constantly open to engaging and growing together and making decisions as they are necessary, the prelate said. The bishop said that the delegates of the 16th Ordinary Assembly of the Synod of Bishops in October must let the Holy Spirit lead the entire discussion. I feel that the spiritual conversations must happen and will happen, said Bishop Francis. Out of these spiritual conversations will come the fruits of the Synod, whether they be for the Church as a whole or dealing with any particular burning issues of the day that the press is focusing on. Bishop Francis, along with 20 others, will be elevated to the cardinalate on September 30. Thanks for watching Radio Veritas Asia News. Download the Radio Veritas Asia app for more Asian church news.